Heck. Okay. Well, it's already started. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, turkey sandwich, T minus 10, 9, 8. There I am. There I go. Uh-oh. Jump. Jump. Let me grab my earbuds. This cord is really short. I'm going to have to get a different cord. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Ollie, accent free. Elay, are you there? Present. Okay, I can hear myself. I am live and in living color. My name is Elay, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Welcome to the morning mood, and I'm happy to be here. I've been having to push, guys. I've got other things going on, like other projects, personal projects, and I'm trying to squeeze everything in, a little bit of everything in. And I'm happy that I've accepted the challenge and I am showing up to the task. I refuse, or I will try my hardest not to segue off into a Pokemon theme song. Today is April 11th, 2025. So that means it is Friday. Y'all thought it was Thursday. Time goes by when you're having fun, to which I have been. So once again, welcome to Morning Moon. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy though. It is April 11th, 2025, and it is Friday. Happy Friday, or happy Friday to you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I have the survey in there, and I have the Cash App in there. I have the thumbs up for all of you, and I have my cows in the chat already. I still will sing the cows in the chat song. However, I have everything preset. Today's topic for the morning will be about cornflakes, and I want to make it my official business to make this video about a half hour in light of me trying to touch on everything lightly on the long list of things that I have to do today. So today I'm doing something a little different. I have a small bowl of popcorn. The name brand, I'm looking over there to see if I have it. I was about to say Microsoft. Don't need the popcorn, girls. It's filled with nanites. It's something. It starts with the M, and it's not Orville Redenbacher, but the name unfortunately escapes me. But it came from the Dollar Tree. I want to look. It's a crying shame. So let me look. Make microwave popcorn in the blue box. Let me bring my keyboard over here so I can type. Microwave. I have an incoming call, so I hope they don't interfere. MICROWAV popcorn. Nope. So that setting did work. Microwave popcorn with the blue box. Because I think Walmart's popcorn has a blue box. So Pop Secret, there it is. Come on, get it together. So it's called Pop Secret Popcorn, brought to you by the legendary Dollar Tree. You guys, I am so thankful for the Dollar Tree. That store gives me hope because it's filled with so many snacks. Man. Because everything's going up so high, I can appreciate the $1.25 prices. I did have a fit when Dollar Tree's prices went up a quarter. It did break my heart, you know. But now that I look at what's going on as far as prices and inflation, that extra quarter raise is not as bad as things going up $6, $10, $8. That's like a price tag shock. So I want to pass on some advice for those of you who may just need some help, because we are entertaining baby boomers. I know I am. I'm entertaining baby boomers, Gen Xers, millennials. As myself, I'm a millennial, Gen Z, and Alpha, I believe. So for like the Alpha people and or who's under a millennial, there are really cool websites or YouTubers on here who are teaching you how to make full course meals by way of shopping from the Dollar Tree. And they're really good, they're helpful, and I use them today. And it gives me a lot of relief, and it helps add on to the intentional thinking of building up my hope factor, because that's what you have to do. You have to constantly build yourself up. This world's going crazy. So I recommend looking on their meal plans for a Dollar Tree. And they even have certain price points. Even some people have like $5 a week to make it work. They have YouTubers who are doing that. And it's really cool. So that's my spiel. I have my wonderful popcorn. And today I'm just drinking water right now. Good morning, everybody, and I'm thankful to have been able to catch the morning move. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to place my camera because I reset up my corner where I make the videos. So I'm still wrestling with this camera and ring cam and all this other stuff, trying to figure out how I can properly face it so while I'm reading the screen and talking to you, I don't keep looking away so much. So I don't want that to hinder me, and I want to keep moving on, you know? So that's the whole purpose. I figure I announce it now so you'll know, like, look at us. You're not looking at me, LA. Or like Jackie's back. Look at me. Dun, dun, dun. Look at me. Dun, dun, dun. Look at me. I'm like, girl, you're so vain. I bet you think this song is about your soul and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you, don't you? Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Thank you. Where my roses at? I want to throw some digital roses for myself for singing that song. And then after that, I'll go into the cows in the chat song. I'm throwing myself. What's going on, Michael Sellers and D Barnes Enterprise? This sounds like a car rental place. Yeah, girl, I got this car from D Barnes Enterprise. They sure did be right by this car. That's kind of cool. I'm throwing myself some digital roses. How y'all doing today? I know I'm doing well. I am determined to touch everything on my personal list of chores I have to do / want to do around the house today. And making a video is one of them. And here I am. I made it before the afternoon came. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Y'all, I really enjoy wearing these things. That's one of the sticks about the morning thing. You know, comfortable clothes, cool people like yourselves coming to hang out. A blanket because it's still morning time, a onesie, coffee, tea, whatever my snack is. Right now, it's not cereal. Usually I am munching on some cereal, but today I want some popcorn. It's Pop Secret, and I have my water. So now we've entered the part where we put cows in the chat. And while we put cows in the chat, I sing a little song. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the morning mood. It is that time where we put cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, children, boys, girls, men, women, pets, animals, plants, artificial intelligence, aliens, and all other things that are sharing space in this planet we call Earth. It is that time of the show where we put cows in the chat. Feel free to put cows in the chat animal emojis in the chat, and or simply your favorite emoji in the chat. While I am clicking this button here to fill cows in the chat, I will sing my little song. Ooh, cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. I am looking for my other cow emoji in here. Thank you for mooing. I appreciate your participation. You guys ever come face to face with a real live cow? I mean like a real live cow that's alive. Not the kind you get on your plate from Burger King. I'm talking about a living, breathing cow. Oh man. Well, I've experienced cows in my younger years of driving. They are incredible. And they look at you like this. And they look at you like that because they have something going on with their vision. So in order to see who is staring at them or what's in front of them, they have to turn their face to the side because they have something going on with depth perception or depth perception. One of them, it's something wrong with the depths of their eyes and how they perceive things up close, because there's something in their eyes that are cone shaped, so it prevents them from seeing how you and I see. That's why they come up close to you like that. Cows are friendly. So thank you for coming in. It is time to start. Today I wanted to have something fun, and I have about 15 more minutes to get through this video. Before I start, I want to read the survey. The survey says, do you prefer name brand cornflakes or store brand cornflakes? 100% of you guys said name brand. And since I cannot physically participate in this survey, I'll take out the time to type in my answer because I want to participate too. So if I had to choose, yes, I would prefer to have the store brand cornflakes too. Yes, I too confess to preferring the store brand cornflakes. Oh come on, computer, work with me, not against me. Prefer. Now, did I spell, y'all, how in the world do you spell prefer? P-R-E-F-E-R, of the store brand cornflakes. Cornflakes with the C, not a curve. Yes, I would prefer the store brand cornflakes. However, I am not that picky. So if my budget says, hey, you don't have it like that, I will get store brand cornflakes. Every once in a while, I am graced to go to the Dollar Tree and see some weird name type of cornflakes in Dollar Tree. So I don't hesitate and I get them. Wow, this is good popcorn. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Shouts out to ELAY TV Productions LLC original character, the hashtag Meowcat. Hashtag Meowcat is a seasonal show or character that comes out on this platform, and summer is around the corner, so you're gonna gear up and start seeing the cat around more, because that's the summertime thing that we have over here. He comes out in the summertime. So let me shut this light off and see if it'll help. The origins of cornflakes. I typed in, I was about to say ChatGPT. No, I didn't type in ChatGPT. I typed simply in Google search the origins of cornflakes, and AI overview provided me with an abundance of information. Perhaps I'll learn something today. I don't know where my eye drops are. My eyes are red. Hard day's work. Let me look around and see if it's in here. It's been a hard day's work, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's work, and I've been sleeping like a log. Meow, 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 meow. Now I don't know where my eye drops are. Well, show moves on, and I am in a time crunch. Shouts out to AI Overview, the origins of cornflakes. It says cornflakes were accidentally invented in the late 1890s by brother John Harvey Kellogg and Will Keith Kellogg at Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan. Shouts out Michigan. While experimenting with a healthy, easily digestible breakfast food for patients. I think for the patients of Arkham Asylum. Here's a more detailed look at the story, the context. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, a 7-day Advantage and vegetarian, ran the Battle Creek Sanitarium, a health spa. I like how they said that, a health spa. So that's where they send the celebrities when they cannot get a handle on them. They send them to the health spa. The contents. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, well, a 7-day Advantage and vegetarian, ran the Battle Creek Sanitarium, a health spa focused on holistic healing through diet and exercise. It don't even sound right already. The accident. Dun, dun, dun. While experimenting with different ways to cook grains, the brothers accidentally left some wheat dough out overnight, causing it to harden. Just simple negligence and laziness. That's all that was. They want to clean it up. The brothers probably was lazy. Didn't feel like cleaning up and didn't give a thing. Because they don't care about the people in the sanitarium, like most people stereotypically don't seem to care about. The discovery. They rolled the hardened dough into thin sheets, baked them, and discovered the resulting crispy flake texture. This sounds too good to be true. Are you sure they weren't rolling up people? Because when I watch the American Horror Story or American Horror Stories, which is which, tomato, potato, tomato, attack of the color tomatoes. They didn't treat those people right in the sanitarium. So, how you doing, Jeff B? So how are we supposed to know that was cornflakes or people in this alleged sanitarium? I digress. I would like to see the dark side of the Kellogg's brothers and their alleged accident of discovering cornflakes. Because, you know, ever since I heard the story and the discovery of cornflakes, it never sat well with me, and it still don't sit well with me to this day. But here I am eating them up. You want your cornflakes? Okay. So the discovery, they rolled the hard dough into thin sheets, baked them, and discovered the resulting crispy flake texture. Sure. The birth of cornflakes. Initially, the brothers used wheat to create the flakes. Sure, they used people. But they later experimented with corn, leading to the creation of what we know today as cornflakes. Do we want to read about the commercialization of it all? Because I don't know why the font changed when we got under the commercialization. I'm going to read it. While John focused on the health benefits of the cereal, his brother Will, not Will I Am, boom, 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 boom. Dance party. Okay, let me get back on topic. While John focused on the health benefits of the cereal, his brother Will saw the commercial potential and founded the Battle Creek Toasted Cornflakes Company, later Kellogg's Company, in 1906. Now, this was set up before my grandmother was born. My grandmother, my alleged grandmother, named Viessa Johnson, was born in 1919. So you mean to tell me that this cornflakes shindig was set up before my grandmama? So all you know is some American Horror Stories built up into the Kellogg's Cornflakes Sanitarium in Battle Creek, Michigan. Because they did some bad stuff back in those times when cameras weren't around. I know it's some more dark-sidedness to that. Because, I mean, the Cornflakes factory started off in a crazy house, a sanitarium. I rolled past that mug. And no matter how many paint jobs and how bright the sun shines around that building, it still feels like I'm at a prison camp. It don't feel right. But once again, I still eat the cereal. So I'll just take the sound advice of my over-religious parents. I guess I'll just bless the food and keep going. Just like when my mom blessed the chitlins. Now make that make sense. Heavenly Father, we lift up our hands. Please bless these chitlins. Mama, bless the chitlins. I cannot. Rivalry. A former patient at the sanitarium, C.W. Post, also saw the potential of the cereal business and founded his own company, IRO Post Holdings, which produced Grape Nuts, a direct competitor to Kellogg's cereal. Hey, cornflakes is good. And on another thing, you can build on top of that. You can turn it into Frosted Flakes. You can turn it into a generic Special K, Sunshine Cool Moldy. Something, feel the heartbeat, feel the heartbeat, feel the heartbeat, come back, girl, come back to us. Don't go back into the past. Come out of the darkness of the music. So you can turn cornflakes into Special K by way of cutting up strawberries in there. Have you tried that before? Have you put optional a little bit of sugar and some cut up strawberries into your cornflakes, or some blueberries in there? Oh, hammer time. Can't touch this. Oh. I'm showing my age. Yeah, I'm not trying to hide it though. That's the thing. But yeah, my dad taught me about the putting the no, it was the bananas. It taught me about putting the bananas in the cornflakes to maximize the cornflakes. And then we were poor, so strawberries were a luxury. But when we did get strawberries, he will put the strawberries in there. And I thought that was the smartest thing that I gathered from my parents, because I did not learn much from my parents, but I do remember that. In the realm of being frugal and saving money, I'll take that for $1. Cue, what is it? Wonder Pets? But a remix. Age. My age is showing. Age. My age is showing. Let's see. We have one more paragraph by way of AI overview in reference to the origin of cornflakes. Oh, thank you guys for coming in. Push that like button. Push that like button. Health focus. This is what they say about the health focus of it all. Cornflakes were initially marketed as a healthy breakfast option, emphasizing their ease of digestion and whole grain nature, which aligned with the health-focused beliefs of the time. What health-focused beliefs of the time? Isn't that the time when they were still allegedly putting snow in the Coca-Cola? Wasn't that around the time when you still could smoke cigarettes around the baby? Wasn't that around the time when you still could smoke in the restaurant, in the church? The church was converted into a bingo hall and a nightclub after hours. So what are they really talking about? Health focus. Where? Because the way this story goes, they was trying to figure out a cheap, inexpensive way to feed the mentally challenged people at the sanitarium in the most inexpensive way. Sounds like a corporate move that they try to flower up to sound nice. But I digress. I'm still eating cornflakes. You gonna need your cornflakes. Y'all, deep dive in AI mode. There's a deeper dive option for cornflakes. I have a little bit of time. So before I go into there, I want to see more of the survey and see what you guys have put in here. Do you prefer name brand cornflakes or store brand? I honestly prefer store brand. I mean, scratch that. I prefer name brand, but I'm not picky. I will get store brand. So 33% of you picked name brand, 0% picked store brand, and it don't matter, 60%. Man, tell me about it. And people still eat bacon. Heavy, yeah, just a heavy for me. So yeah, I don't understand what they're talking about trying to choose a healthy choice. Shouts out to Healthy Choice Frozen Foods. But it's just lies, to me, lies in fabrication. You know how people try to polish up everything to make it look good. But I still think it's a dark story behind that cornflakes thing, because thinking about the building, when I went past there in the daytime when the sun was out, and at that time, if they didn't paint it, the building was like a white color. It didn't feel nice. So let me see if there's something else in this AI overview that's expressing more than what we've already talked about. Cornflakes were invented in Battle Creek, Michigan at the Battle Creek Sanitarium, a health resort operated by Dr. John Harvey Kellogg. That whole opening sentence sounds scary, because it makes me wonder, since it was birthed out of a sanitarium, did they experiment on the cornflakes and do improper things? Once again, I go back to when Coca-Cola actually had snow in it, because I think Coca-Cola was invented before or after coffee was invented? Right when they were trying to, unfortunately, get people, trained to work long, grueling hours. People were falling asleep at these intense jobs at that time. It's like before my grandmother was born and when my grandmother was born. So they started pretty much making energy drinks. The birth of the energy drinks came on around that time by way of coffee and by way of Coca-Cola drink, which was infused with snow at that time to keep people up and going. And that's sad and scary. They're forcing people to work grueling hours, and they were tired. They were sleep deprived. Cornflakes was invented in Battle Creek, Michigan at the Battle Creek Sanitarium, a health resort operated by Dr. John Harvey Kellogg. It was an accidental discovery because they forgot and left the dough out. Let's see what else is in here that they have not provided. John Harvey Kellogg. The superintendent of the Battle Creek Sanitarium was a strong advocate of a vegetarian, whole grain diet and sought to develop food suitable for his parents. Isn't that something that people had the gall to be vegetarians even at that time? So being vegetarian was an option even back in that time. And we're talking like 1909. That sounds so weird. Will Keith Kellogg. He recognized the commercial potential of the new cereal and eventually founded the Kellogg's Company to market cornflakes to the public. For mass production and consumption. It's where he started to turn us secretly into zombies. Buy more Kellogg's. Buy more Kellogg's. Stomp, 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 stomp. Buy Kellogg's brand only. He made the key decision to add sugar. What? Malt and salt to make the cereal more palatable and appealing to a wider audience. Now, you guys, I didn't know Kellogg's had additional cereal in there. Did you know that Kellogg's put sugar in their cereal? Maybe then. Because was it with the late 90s, early 2000s, or early 2000s, people started getting health conscious and wanted to start talking about childhood obesity. Start getting on this term that your cereals are making our children fat. No, our cereals aren't making your children fat. You're making your children fat by not having them go outside and run and play. So why should we be punished for your lack of not taking care of your kids properly? My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. You are watching the Morning Moo, and it is 11 o'clock even a.m. Friday, April 11th. Did I say that right? Friday, April 11th, 2025. And I made it to make a morning move. So I'll get ready to wrap this up because I have other things to do today, but I want to get on here. So do you prefer name brand cornflakes or store brand? 33% of you said name brand. I will prefer name brand. However, if I have to get store brand, I will, especially if they're at Dollar Tree. Store brand, 0%, and then 67% of you said it don't matter. Thank you so much for participating in that. I really like hearing you guys' different opinions and point of views. POV. Closing remarks. I'm gonna put some closing remarks. Where's my ink pen? Well, ink pen and paper. Closing remarks. I think there is more to this story. Cornflake story. I think it has a darker undertone. That's my closing remarks. I think there is more to this whole cornflake story. Where is the think? Now I gotta put an asterisk and fix it. Fix it, Felix! Fix it! It has a darker. Helicopters flying above me. They are chasing after someone. Thankfully, that someone isn't me. Man. There we go. I'm going to put some cows in the chat to close out and sign off with the Morning Moo song. Thank you guys for coming in, liking, sharing the video. It really helps. Y'all have a good morning / afternoon. Shoo moo moo moo. Shoo moo moo moo. Shoo moo 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 moo. Moo. All right now. You want your cornflakes? Bye.